Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my latest virtual tour. And today we're in Henderson, and we're going to be touring a 4-bedroom house, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. And this one is already listed on the market. Details will be in the description below. And let's get started because I have a client that's going to be here in about 20 minutes, so the clock is ticking. So this house is 2,460 square feet, and as you can see, it's got a formal living and dining room to the left, and then a separate family room to the right. And both of them feature ceramic tile flooring. Let me show you guys the floors. So it looks like probably about an 18-inch ceramic tile. It's got the two-way gas fireplace in the middle, which let's see if it's on, but gas may be turned off. So either that or the pilot light is off. So smart thermostat, ceiling fans. And as always, we're starting a tour at the front door. It's got the double doors in the front. The one on the right there is the garage, and then there's a half a bath to the other side. There you have it, just basically a sink and a toilet. Also some good storage here built in for your coats underneath the staircase. So yeah, good size home. And I guess since we're right here at the front, let's tour the garage quick to get that out of the way. It's a pretty typical 2-car garage. I already got the lights on, it's a step down, so you gotta be careful. Obviously it comes with the auto openers. It's a Chamberlain model. And then your mandatory spray paint and gas water heater. All right, there's not too much else to see here. Pretty standard 2-car garage. So just another quick look at the living/dining room setup. There's your chandelier with the intended position for the dining table. So yeah, very spacious downstairs. Again, almost 2,500 square feet, and that will show upstairs as well with the size of some of the bedrooms. And then you can see there's a switch here to the other ceramic tile floors. I think these are the ones we saw by the entry foyer right there in the background. And then now a different vantage point from the family room. There's your kitchen with the nook. It also has a second chandelier. So built in 2005, so it's just a hair over 20 years old. It's got the island, Korean stone countertops, and the property comes with all appliances, even the standalone microwave, which is of course not attached, but it is included. Gas stove. Temperature gauge included. We're not going to do a burner check today because I'm pretty sure the gas is off. There's your exhaust fan. High, low, on and off switches. Side-by-side stainless steel refrigerator with the built-in ice maker and water dispenser. It's a Frigidaire model. Oops, a bit sticky there. And a mandatory baking soda, built-in filter. Dishwasher is just over here. It's in pretty good shape, although it could use a little extra cleaning. There's your double sink. easily passes the plumbing check. And again, just gonna try to be practical here and keep a tempo on this tour. So let's check the backyard since we're already here. It's mostly desert landscaping, so and bullseye, right? Dual AC. Carriers, nice brand. So yeah, desert landscaping, not a whole lot to see back here. I'll show you guys the other side. It goes all the way back front to the side gate. Time to go upstairs and check the bedrooms. So we have 4 bedrooms, and that includes a 4th bedroom that's oversized, pretty much could be used as a second master if you wanted to, or a larger bonus room, game room, a home gym if you if you can carry everything upstairs. A little bit of a landing area, but there's no loft. And well, for a change, let's start with the master. So the primary bedroom is in the back. Ceiling fans. As you can tell, there's carpeting upstairs in all the areas except for the bathrooms. Just a quick look outside. Beautiful Henderson. So yeah, we're in Henderson, a nice gated community. Basically, just off of, you can take 95 in Galleria or 95 in Sunset. In fact, I think they now call it the 11 freeway. It's a combination of 95 and US 93. And I think it's just called 11 now here in Vegas. Separate tub and shower. Dual vanities. Nice and dry, so everything in tip-top shape. Separate water closet, and then of course your walk-in closet as well. So kind of didn't spend too much time here, but might as well get the lights going. As I mentioned, my clients are en route. And yeah, crawl space up there is pretty typical. They often put them into the closets on these 2-story models, and then your second walk-in is just over here. So it's got is what they used to call his and hers. I'm not sure if they still call it that. It seems like realtors and the real estate communities doing away with all the genders, but that is above my pay grade, so I just go with the flow. So we got side-by-side bedrooms here, both of them with walk-in closets, so that's again a nice bonus, as you'll see. Spacious too, I would say probably maybe at least a 12 by 11, and yeah, so these two are twinsies, if you will. Mirror image, I guess, is what I would call it. Yep. And then the fourth bedroom facing front is the oversized. Well, before we do that, just a quick look here. There's another built-in closet, nice space. Upstairs thermostat, so you have the two AC units that we saw outside. There's the upstairs laundry with the washer and dryer. Bit of an old school model here, but it's a Whirlpool, so and it looks like the dryer is a GE, so there you have it. Okay. So yeah, here's your oversized fourth bedroom, which is quite spacious. I'll give you guys a different vantage point too. Again, large walk-in closet with the mirror doors. And as you can see, it's nice and deep. Goes well past the two doors. And another look outside of the subdivision. The mailbox is just outside, nice and tidy. So we are in Henderson, just a few minutes away from the Galleria Mall. Sunset Station would be your nearest casino and hotel. And yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good time. We're still under 13 minutes, so in a perfect world, my clients would pull up right now. But as we all know, the world isn't perfect, and clients tend to be fashionably late. Although I will say, the showing I just came from, my 11 a.m. showing, was early. He was already there waiting in his black Corvette, so that was nice. All right, so let's just run downstairs one more time, just a final look. And yeah, so what else is nearby here? Actually, the one of the world's largest auto malls is here, the Valley Auto Mall, which I think has 20 plus different dealerships, everything from Hondas to Mercedes, to Volkswagens, Chevy, Ford, anything you want, just about anything. I think they even have Audi with Lamborghinis. All the Valley Auto Mall right on Gibson. So again, that's I would say less than 5 minutes away, because I just drove past the mall on my way here. And I'm about 10-15 minutes up. I just got the text, the client is 10-15 minutes late, so there you have it. Well. Laszlo was right, and it's another fashionably late client. Well, I guess that's what I get for one client's early and one's late. Welcome to the world of real estate. And that means we have a few minutes. I'll just gently touch on the market conditions. I try to do a little update on the market quarterly. So this will be for the first quarter of 2026, and there hasn't been too much change. There's more inventory, but to be fair, some of the inventory that's sitting on the market is overpriced or not the greatest condition, if you guys know what I mean. Anything that's priced right is selling fairly quick. Obviously, for example, if you have a nice ranch home with a pool in Green Valley, Summerlin, Spring Valley, all the popular communities, and it's priced correctly, it will sell usually within a couple of weeks. But if you own one of the 7 for sale homes in a subdivision that's right on the outskirts of Vegas, where the builders have overbuilt and there's lots of new inventory as well as resale, you might be in for a long ride trying to sell. And of course, it always comes down to the price. Everything will sell at the right price, right? So basically, if you listen to the market, if you listen to your agent, well, as long as it's a competent agent, and you should be able to sell. And the market isn't bad, but the activity is still very low, not a lot of people moving. I mean, unless you're relocating for work, maybe you're getting a divorce, getting married, having your 6th kid, whatever it is that you need to make a change, then you might be willing to jump ship and switch up or switch down or change your home setup. But otherwise, most likely you'll be staying where you're at. And interest rates have actually jumped back up a little bit since the war started against Iran. So there's been a little bit of spike again in inflation and the treasury rates, as well as the mortgage interest rates. So we had actually pretty reasonable interest rates for about a month or two, January, February, and then boom came March. And so that will be it. I'm not gonna ramble on too much longer. This is it for the tour. And yeah, I mean, is it the right time to buy, you may ask? And my answer is always, are you ready to buy? Are you feeling stable at your work? You have good income? Have you saved up some money for the down payment, at least 5-10%? Are you committed to staying in Las Vegas for a while, for at least a few years? I think those are the questions you have to ask, and not try to figure out where the market is, when is it gonna bottom? Is there a crash? We already had a crash. Nobody knows any of that, and as long as you are committed and ready and you find the right house, on the long run, you cannot go wrong with home ownership. The equity will build both through the appreciation as well as you paying the mortgage down. So you shouldn't worry about timing the market. Nobody can time the market, whether it's the stock market, cryptos, or real estate. You just have to ask yourself if you are committed to staying in at home for a while, and you will have your answer. All right, guys, well, that's my 5 cents, and always welcome to comment if you guys have different thoughts. If you think you're calling the bottom of the market this year, put down the date so we all know. And you're welcome to disagree with me, but that will be the wrap for the video, guys. I'll see you at the next stop. Don't forget to hit the like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more ASMR content, and feedback is always welcome. All right, guys, take care.